Hey mamas, I hope your day is going well. This is Dr. Monica Du, and on my channel, I love to share how we can live a whole food plant-based lifestyle for health and longevity, nutrition, medicine, homeschooling, gardening, and more. In today's video, we are taking a dive into what exactly our children are eating when we're sending them into the traditional school system. Are they eating fast food every day? Do you know exactly what ingredients and additives are in those lunches that you're paying for? Come on with me. So many of us are busy moms or parents that really want to do the best we can in terms of providing the best and safe home to live in, the best and safe environment, the best health that we can to our children, and the best and healthy foods as our finances can fit and as we can best provide. Usually we would love to have our children eating the best of foods if we have it and if we can. So once we are within our home setting, it's easier for us to provide those healthy and highly nutritious foods that serve our children the best now as they are young. When we give our children nutritious foods now, it will speak volumes into their future in terms of their ability to thrive, grow, their risk of health conditions or lack of, their ability to live one of the fullest lives they can live because they have been set up with highly nutritious foods that promote good brain development, healthy body development, and prevent those illnesses that plague much of our society as we grow older, and even more so now, plaguing these young children because of the foods that they're eating and their exposures. When we're at home, we are better able to tailor the foods that they eat, making sure that they're getting rich vegetables, fruits, good amounts of protein, grains, seeds, nuts, and so forth, along with good amounts of water that help their body to thrive. But when we send them to school and into the school system, we may not be aware of what they are eating. We may be given a simple sample of a menu plan, but do you really know how they prepare those fries, the chicken, burgers? What are they adding to the fruit juices? Is it 100% juice? Is it from organic sources? Is it non-GMO? Are there any additives that may be causing trouble? Do we find that our children come home sometimes not feeling well, having headaches, not able to concentrate on their schoolwork, sluggish, gaining a lot of weight? Do we see these things? These may all be from the food that they are being given with the school lunch that oftentimes we are paying for. From my own example, not knowing that the food choices that would be given were not those that I personally would have chosen, simply thinking this would be an easy way to provide a hot meal, we had opted in to provide a school lunch at one point very early on and quickly decided this was not going to work out after we realized what kind of things are being served. Many times, whether it is a public school or private school, they provide catered foods from outside sources, companies that gear their food to the American palate. And this American palate is honestly very, very concerning. It will include high salt foods, highly sugared foods, highly processed foods, foods with a lot of fat, added ingredient and preservatives to produce a certain taste or flavor profile that many of the Americans in our society are craving for, literally. I have spoken about in another video called Food Addiction, just how foods can be highly addictive based upon the chemicals and the way that it is produced. It is done this way with reason. It is not just by chance. So the foods that our children are eating are these same foods, especially when they are being catered by outside sources. I could name a list of places. Just think of the common places that you see as you drive down the road. These fast food places that people love to go to and pick up their fried chicken sandwich, side of fries, milkshake, and all the sorts. These are the foods that oftentimes the schools are bringing in to the menus for the children to eat. And so what does that mean? If your child is getting catered foods from school lunches, they are literally eating fast food at least 5 days a week. 5 days a week. And if you're someone that is conscious of the food choices and wanting to give nutritional meals, especially so when you cook them yourself at home, you are literally backtracking in what you're doing when you are allowing your children to receive these school lunches from these catered places. So just keep that in mind. If you have to have your children go to school and you're not having the ability or freedom yet to homeschool them yourself, if they are in the standard public or private schools, make sure that the lunch that they are receiving is up to par with nutritional standards that will help to serve them into the future and not bring about medical issues into their lives. Start reflecting on whether your child really seems like they are functioning to their optimal level. Are they having trouble with their schoolwork? Are they coming home with headaches? As I mentioned before, do they seem like they're gaining a lot of weight? Does it seem like they're sluggish, just not performing at optimal levels? If so, take a good look at the foods that they're eating, especially so when they're not with you. This goes for the breakfast that the school is serving, lunches, and the snacks. The workaround to get around this problem is not to order those school lunches and try and prepare lunches that you can give them to bring, that you know exactly what's in them and are better, healthier choices for your children to have the fuel that they need to concentrate and do what they can and what is expected of them, at least, to function throughout the day. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. And as always, do the best you can to become more and more sustainable and be blessed until next time.